Let's see what we got going on here tonight. Trying to go live on Instagram, but let's see here. See if it's going to work. How are you guys tonight? Are we live? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just see if we can go live. Instagram. I'm just trying to make it all work. Let's just see. Maybe not. But that's okay. I was trying to go live on Instagram. I'll try this one more time here. Not sure it's going to work. But we're going to give it a go regardless. Looking good, looking good. Let's see. Okay. One last thing. If this doesn't work, I'm going to try next time on the Instas. Let's see. And we're not going to go live on Insta. Okay. Well, I thought I could, but I can't. Let's just turn that off. Still trying to get the hang of it. How's it going? How's it going? All right. We got people in here. We have people on Facebook. We have people on YouTube. All right. Hello, Battle. So, I posted a little bit ago on Instagram. Had some really cool knives I was unboxing here. And Mr. TM Hunt, sometimes he's on Instagram more than anything, but check out this. We now have a B camera. Look at that. But check this guy out. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this. This is TM Hunt's M14. Really cool knife. And I want to have him on here to talk about these things. Does that look pretty good? Are we in focus? Yeah, we are right there. All right, I hit manual focus on the camera so we wouldn't be like racking focus back and forth. But check out this thing. Is that not huge? What's up, Mr. Kane? Mr. Kane in the house. B-roll. Yeah, it is. It's got like this patina on it. Just wow. Look at that maple. It's just really cool. You can tell like this guy intends this thing just to have. It's already had like, you can tell he's been testing the thing. He intends it for this thing to be like super used. What's up, Orion? You guys, what are you carrying in your pockets today? Let's hear about it. Put it in the chat. What's in your pockets? Except for Handy Mike. He can't put it in there. Oh, yeah, thanks, Handy Mike. He put up the link there to these guys. So you can just select your... I'm gonna pull them out one at a time. But you can... this thing, look at the size. I mean, I have a huge head. This thing is huge. But it feels really good. Like the handles and everything are just... It's just super cool. What's up, Knife Warriors? What's up, Trevor? Thanks for joining us, man. It's got a really cool... show you this. It's got a really... It's so backwards. I'm not used to this. So it's got a nice crusher here on the back. So, but yeah, I want to have him on here to talk about these guys. It's that's a just interesting blade. Definitely probably one of the more unique ones. If you guys want to hang around, we're going to be pulling some Microtechs out of the boxes here in a minute. We got some pretty cool Microtechs that are going to be hitting the website here in the next few days. Look at that guy. Yeah. So, check it out. Thought you guys might want to see that. The green, hold on, there's one. There's one here that's probably my favorite. We've got OD. Hold on. Keep forgetting I can do this. We got OD. There we go. OD with toxic liners. Look at that. That's probably my favorite one. Subtle, but just a little scary at the same time. Let's see. Anywho, pretty cool. We got just one of each color. So if you want one, you might want to go get it. Because that's it. Looks like a dinosaur. It does look like a dinosaur's toenail to me. Looks like a big dinosaur's toenail. We still have a couple of, I think this might be the last one. We got a Fire and Bone, Mr. Collins. Dark rosewood with red pins. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool right there? Look at that. It's one of my favorite knives. Honestly, if this thing's not going by tomorrow, I'm probably going to keep it because William, he's a good friend of mine, and this is one of my favorite fill-in ones. It just feels so good. It is classy. Yeah, but that point is perfect. Like, so I've got here as well, I've got the shop exclusive here. Look at that. Similar size. Let's see if I can get them lined up here. Similar size. The triple X is just a tiny bit, maybe a quarter of an inch longer. And I love, like, this thing. It's just epic. And I've only got a couple of these left. Man, Williams knives just sell out so fast. It's pretty bizarre. Look at that. It's just, I dig it. I dig it. I love me some WC. Yeah. All right, so nobody really answered the question. Oh, yeah, Trevor. So you bought a TM Hunt for your... Which one did you get? TM Hunt says, I bought a TM Hunt for my son for Christmas. Which one did you buy? I want to hear about it. Do you like it? I've got a couple more of his, like, more traditional stuff. Yeah. Super cool. Intro above. Microtech. He loved it. Which one did you get him? Did you get an M14 or did you get one of his... I can't say his other names, like Magula. What's it called here? Look on the website. If you guys are looking on the website, you will see there is some knife brands being added. It's pretty exciting. Heck yeah. Thanks, man. It's slick. Yeah. You know, he is his designs are fairly unique, I think. He thinks really outside the box. Yeah, send me a picture of it. Good deal. Got a Microtech. Check this guy out. So I think I'm going to do... What do you guys think about doing some raffles? Are you guys into that stuff at all? I sent this live to... I'd sent it to Josh, Morgan, Kyle Tepfer, and Jason Knight to see if they wanted to hop on a little bit later. But I am not... Josh said he's sick. Kyle is playing with his kid, which is definitely more important than this. And so if you have kids and you need to go play with them, you should do that. Look at that. GC47 Viper. Good Lord. You just loaded up today. Springfield XDS 45 is what I've got. I used to carry XDS 45. It is a very, very easy knife to carry. I mean, not knife. Alternate protection device. Let's see, what else I got here? We're going to pull some Microtechs out here shortly. Guys, are you guys a Dry Creek Forge fans, all this stuff is going to be going on the website. And so, like, this is his. I'm terrible with names. Drop Point Hunter. Terrible with names. I have the hardest time. Look at that guy. It's a really nice knife. Yeah, the Hellbender. Super nice. The Hellbender is my favorite huge knife. It's pretty slick. I am really, really liking Dry Creek Forge's stuff. Brown Micardo. For $250 too. Come on. That is not bad at all for that knife. That's nice. That's super nice. I love the way he does his very subtle maker's mark. I'm a fan of that. I don't like huge, big maker's marks. Like the way Josh Morgan does his in the spine. Winkler does theirs in the spine. What's up, Johnny? Got a ZT in your pocket. Where are they out of? Kentucky. Kentucky. I've got several of his stuff that I'm going to be loading up, so keep an eye on it. But I'm telling you, man, that right there, that's a nice feeling knife. The everything, you can tell he spends time on the handles, because it's just like you can just, when you put a knife in your hand and it just like it fits. There's no weird feels. There's no, I don't know. It's definitely, he's definitely figured it out. But I love that patina. More and more people are starting to do that, and I dig it. Look at that. He's a super cool guy. But it's really not that thick. It's no thicker. It's a little thicker. That might be, I bet you this is 1/8 inch steel, and this, I don't know. It's a little bit, you're right. It is thick. That is thicker. Not as thick as some of the, but it feels good. Like it's not, it's nice right there. I dig it. Anything you guys want to talk about tonight, just put it in the chat. We'll talk about it. I'm all about talking about it. Man, I like that knife. We'll start having some guests on here soon. We were hoping to shoot a podcast today with Kyle Tepfer and Josh Morgan maybe, but it just didn't pan out. It's been a really big job. It's gonna be a week or so before I can hit media too awfully hard, because it's just, man, it's super tough. Just getting all this stuff on the website. So it's going to take me a bit. It is going to take me a bit. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we have in the chat? Battle, what do you carry? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah. What are you carrying? Yeah. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's look at some. Why don't we look at some Microtechs? Oh, Handy Mike has been after this for a while. So I reached into my, first generation SOG. Oh, Handy Mike, he's all about some Microtechs. And boy, we got some Microtechs. This is, give me a, sorry for coughing in you guys' head. It's getting a little warm in here. Let's see, oh, no wonder. There we go. I love having air conditioning. Okay. Shipping slabs, bro. Got my rubber primitive. Hey, that's super. What's up, James? Man, post a picture of it on Instagram if you're on there, or Facebook. Tag me in it. Let's see, you got a, man, that was fast shipping. Yeah, the rubber's awesome. So we got here an Ultratech Warhound Blue. Signature Series. Look at this. Signature Series. Look at that box. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that blue. Dude, it's been so warm here today. Look at that. It's one of my favorite blade shapes from Microtech. Look at that sucker. Super, super. Man, I think they've done something to their actions. These new ones that I got in, man, they are smooth. I don't know if they've changed. It's super pretty. Look at that. It's got some oil coming out of it. Super nice. Yeah. See, the problem, Handy Mike likes to come over here to help. And it's Handy Mike in the Microtech box. Ooh. 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 Yeah. Oh, man, look at this. This is probably one of my favorite, and I think I only have one of these. That box. Isn't that something else? SOCOM Bravo TE. DLC titanium handle. DLC standard hardware. Carbon fiber scales. These will all be showing up on the website this coming week. These are going to be some of the first. Except maybe this one. Yeah, he is. This sucker is not. I love SOCOMs. But man, those carbon fiber scales. Look at that. Woo, man. Look at that clip too. Isn't that something? Machined, I guess titanium. That thing is just sick. You can tell I get excited about this one. Let's see if I can capture the lockup here. Maybe this comes through. Do y'all like the clicks and stuff as much as I do? This one needs a little bit of a this SOCOMs usually they break in really nice. That detent's strong with this one. Super nice. Yeah, I know. While helping. No. So, Old at Heart, and you guys just slayed the first day we were open, man. Golly, we had so many orders. And a Handy Mike and Old at Heart, they rode over here, and they hopped right on the bandwagon. We got her boxed up. It's pretty awesome. Let's look at this guy. All right. Got a box. Stitch Ram Lock. Apocalyptic partial serrated. So I am a huge Stitch fan. In fact, mine is buried under these TM. Oh, there it is. I have an auto Stitch that I bought because I never could get a dang manual Stitch. I had a hard time finding. I like autos, but manuals are definitely. That's mine. It's been used and abused a little bit. It's taken some falls and such. Look at this guy. Ooh, boy. It's pretty slick. Oh, thanks, Trevor. I can't wait to see it. Look at this guy. Woo! Golly, look at that. Those serrations always look mean. These stitches. Look at that. Hold on. Super loose. I dig it. Look at that. Golly dang. Love that ram lock too. I know. It's mean. Golly dang. It's nice. Look at that. So, the way Microtech does it, you have to order so much stuff. So many of the normal things to get a shot at the cooler things, like the stitches, like these. These are hard to get. You can't just buy one from Microtech, like as a dealer. You have to buy a bunch of other stuff to get one of these. And so, I don't get that many. You can't get that many of them. At least I can't. I ain't dropping $250,000 with Microtech every week. Yeah. Let's see here what we got. Ooh. We have a Hera, which is one of the new ones. So this is one of the new Microtechs. Like Rolex. Yeah, just like Rolex does. Look at that. Oh, man. This is cool. This looks like something Overton Windex would carry. Look at that. Ooh, doggy. Oh, that's sad. So, look at that. You guys are getting to witness it. I have had 4 of these guys. You can tell I did not open these up before I showed them. Watch. It doesn't close. I've had a couple of these that's done this. I have to send them back to Microtech. That's pretty. I don't know what it is, if they've got something with the yeah. I don't know. That's going back to Microtech. That's disappointing. Well, you guys get to see. Watch it open. So this is how you tell. This is why I open every knife before I send it out. It doesn't deploy correct. Well, it is now. Oh, look at that. Maybe it just needed a little help. Look at that. Half deployment. Come on. Anywho. That's... Well, enough of that one. So I was looking at this mic, Battle Chemist, and this knife is a year old. So I don't know if it was just back stock that they had. Nah, the spring ain't right. I'm gonna set that aside. Set that back to Microtech. Well, even Scout is unenthused. Oh, here we go. This is another stitch. Yeah, I know. It's kind of, I don't know. It is what it is. Crap happens. Maybe it did. These never disappoint. Yeah, look at that blade. Woo, doggy. Whew, that's nice. Look at that. Golly dang. God, look at that. Black blade. Gosh, that is beautiful. And I want to keep that. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's the coolest stitch I've ever seen. Look at that. The way they, I mean, that has to be. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Scout. We'll have a scout cam one of these days. Look at this. Let's focus. There we go. Look how good that. Boy, that's a nice one right there. Man, that's nice. Ooh, man. That is sweet. Yeah, it's terrible. That's the nicest stitch I've ever put my hands on. I think it's nice. Gosh, get back in the box. Get back in the box. What's up, Tony Baloney? Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I have a couple special guys here that I ended up with that I think are pretty special. So if you know about, yeah, man, if you know about Microtech, you probably have heard about Heretic. And yeah. Heretic is Tony Marfion's son that builds a fantastic knife. I've got two here that are super limited edition that I would need a second job in order to keep. But I thought we'd bring them out just for the fun of it. This is his, I'm going to call it Farah. He uses all these Egyptian demon names, I think. But this is, look at this guy. Abalone, carbon fiber, Damascus of some sort. Just wild looking blade. Button lock. So this guy is going to be hitting the website this week. It's one of the prettiest knives I've ever put in my hands. Beautiful. This sucker will go for somewhere around $1,700 or $1,800. This is one of his very special pieces. I hope it doesn't. If it does, I'm going to sit around and play with it. It's sick, man. And when I say it's perfect, like I know about inlay work. And inlay work is one of the hardest things to do. It is so difficult. Even if you're machining it, it's hard. Because like when you're working with a synthetic material, like it's in wood, it's one thing. Like you can get by with a lot of things. With wood, it's one thing. But when you're working with carbon fiber, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. There's absolutely no imperfections in the inlay work. It's absolutely perfect. That's just, to me, like I can pick up that knife and just look at it. Look at the inlay work. And look at that. Just look at Damascus. It's beautiful. Good job, is all I've got to say. Serial number 15. This has been hanging. This was stuck back in the back, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't even out for sale up at the old shop. As well as the next one I want to show you, which is a little bit more pricey. But I thought it would be fun to bring these out. Beautiful. I think this next one is the Blade Show piece from last year. Excuse me. This is a Wraith manual. A lot of titanium, wood grain. Yeah, you can. I'll get this other camera fixed up right. It's just the angle, and I don't have the settings right. I literally threw that up 10 minutes before we started, and I just wanted to have something. Look at this. Goodness gracious. Look at that. bearings, man. Smooth. It's just crazy. It's just nuts. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy how much work that is. I'll show you this camera because that does look better. Look at that. Goodness gracious. I'll wipe all these down when I'm done. I really should get some black gloves to wear for this stuff, but I did. That's pretty amazing. It would look better if I was wearing black gloves. That is just crazy. I don't know. Man, it's so crazy, like the way people, the different makers, what they do. Everybody's a little different. And even the thing clip, the pocket clip has a bearing in it. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon is printing us some stickers so we can have some cool things to put in boxes. So, anything else we should talk about? We're going for 30 minutes. Well, I hadn't unpacked them yet. I unpacked them today. I knew you would probably stick it in your pocket. Well, we saw some TM Hunts. We saw some Dry Creek Forge. We saw some William Collins. We saw some Microtechs. We saw the Microtech Fail. We saw some pretty awesome Heretics. I think we'll call it a night. What do you think? People dropping off. Yep. Let's see. What's your favorite knife? Your favorite knife to carry when you ride moto? Well, right now, I've been carrying a neck knife when I ride moto. This is my latest one. Primitive Woodsman. This is yet to be released. Oh, let me show you something. Since we got this camera. This is baby. And on my side here, this is my very well used and abused Bushcrafter. My favorite fixed blade. For me. It's my favorite. It is very well used. Yeah. So this is baby. This is daddy. But I don't know what color that micarta was when I first got it. It's just completely, I like that oversized lanyard hole. This one has a lanyard hole too, appropriately sized. Yeah, I don't carry it. But this guy is definitely, I know he's coming out with some Kydex sheaths. So a lot of people have been asking for Kydex sheaths. So that's going to be offering. I have the leather sheath and I really like it. I have tape on the blade there where I was cutting open boxes today. But I love having this knife on my side. I carry it on a dangler. And so it's the way it sits. It's just perfect. I love this knife. It's been my favorite for a long time. You can tell I have very much used the thing. I just sharpened it on an Arkansas stone. It is razor sharp. The Scandi grind is the easiest, very much the easiest blade to keep touched up. Got your bow drill notch there. Little lanyard there, buddy of mine tied. I think he did on there. I like it because it kind of helps me find it when it's on my side. But I've used the crap out of it. It's a really good knife. It's hard to beat. It's what I compare every other user to. Is that knife? Which is why when I was able to pull this from his hands, you know, I will say I like the rubber. I'm not sure it's my favorite. I like it on this little small knife because it's very it's very tacky. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. It's very easy to get a hold of that knife. This one I almost prefer the micarta on. It feels so good. The wood and the micarta are probably my favorites, but you know, it's very tough. This is very tough. I've beat the crap out of the thing. It's pretty awesome. That's one knife that yeah, it is. And you know, it's great on this little small guy because it's small, and so it like really helps you. You're very confident. You get a very confident grip on that knife. But I know he's coming out with some smaller versions of the bigger knives, which I'm a huge fan of. I think we're going to go do a camping trip, and we're only going to take these. We're going to film some videos. See if it'll focus there. There we go. Look through the eye. So, pretty cool. Well, unless you guys have something you want to say, I say let's kill it. Can I get a quick sum up of how you acquired this business? So, Mr. Kevin Kane, he was in here earlier. He's still in here. We're going to do a video together and explain how that happened. I was around when he started Ridge Runner. I was doing media for it. A lot of the early stuff, if you go to the beginning of the Instagram page, for the first year was pretty much me. I love knives. It's probably my favorite. Yeah, you got it there, Tony. Here, we'll show everybody some. So I was there when he started it, and it's grown over the last few years. It's really done well. The brands and stuff, you know, the brands and stuff that Kevin's got, it's fantastic. And two, Ridge Runner is a product of like everybody that's been involved with it too. You'll see Taylor Putman, he's in here some. Noah Green. There's several, and even further than that, there's several back there that's really, even you go back in the videos, there's several that's really kind of made Ridge Runner what it is. Quick summary. I'm not making this quick. So Mr. Kane, Ridge Runner was housed inside of a gun store in Wilkes County. That's where it was. And he recently decided to sell said gun store and decided to, he offered me the chance to buy it. First I kind of laughed at but anywho, it ended up working out where I was able to purchase it. Very, very thankful. This has been a huge dream of mine. I love knives. I'm super passionate about them. And I really believe that with, you know, my world's been the media world. I really think with a little bit of push, we can take Ridge Runner to the next level. You're going to start seeing some really cool stuff. Yeah. And they just talked me into it. So here we are. All of this transpired over the course of a few weeks. And here we are. And really, I would say nothing is going to change. We're going to keep the best brands. Huge Winkler fan. We have a lot of Winkler in stock, and we're going to keep it that way. Daniel is a absolutely incredible bladesmith. We've got, you know, a lot of these smaller brands like TM Hunt and Dry Creek Forge and Dogwood Customs. Those are brands that Taylor brought in, and he knows those guys personally, which was just a huge asset. Like he really helped bring in that more boutique side. And Primitive Woodsman, you know, William Collins, those guys, known them for a long time. And so the only thing we're not going to have is the cheaps. We're not going to have Kershaw. We're not going to have CRKT right now. It's just too hard for me to compete with Amazon and all the other stuff that's going on. And, you know, it's not like that I have to carry everything I like. That's not it at all. There's such a huge variety of knives, and there's something for, I hope to have something for everybody. It's easier for me to talk about the things that I love, the bushcraft, the more everyday carry type stuff. But everything has its place. We have a tremendous amount of Condor that's going to be coming to the website. I've got it here. It's all boxed up, ready to hit the website. And, you know, it's just I'm just having to work through it. Condor that's going to be my kind of knife for everybody. They're incredible knives made in El Salvador. We have one of their lead knife designers right here close to us. He's going to be on here. You're going to be seeing a lot of him, Mr. Joe Flowers. And so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with him. So I'm excited. We'll see what we can do with it all. You know, there's some stuff that will probably thin down and then grow other things. Yeah, Tony, check it out. And, you know, like I said, the website, it'll give me about 2 weeks and I think we'll be set. It's just going to take me a little bit. A lot of the stuff that we have that's coming, we've never had before. And so, you know, I'm having to build an inventory. A lot of the microtechs, you know, it's just never know what you're going to end up with that. So we're going to keep a huge, nice selection of microtechs for people. I'm a huge fan. Built right here in North Carolina. Yeah. And we're boxing everything up right here and shipping it. This little tiny office. So we're going to be moving out of this to a new space real soon. And hopefully in about 5 months we will have... Joe is awesome, Paul. Let's put that up. He is an awesome guy. If you don't know who Joe Flowers is, you've been under a rock somewhere. So we'll have him on here. He is actually at SHOT Show right now with Condor. He's an incredible knife designer. And guy, good gosh, he's awesome. So I hope we're going to be able to partner together and do some cool stuff. But was that a quick summary there, Tony? Quick enough for you? I think it's fun. We'll probably go over to Instagram here shortly and do a little stream. Instagram's always fun. I have to do it on my phone, though. So. Well, there we go. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. We'll have some really cool stuff coming up. As I unbox these things and get them on the website, it's really what you're going to see on YouTube right now. Quick enough for YouTube. Yeah. I mean, we hit 44 minutes. I think that's good. For a Friday night, everybody's out, you know, hanging with their buddies. And we're all hanging out on the internet. Hopefully, hey, if you're on Instagram and you like raffles, I'm really thinking about doing some raffles. I have some boxless knives. I have some used blades that I've got. And we're going to do some raffles. Give people a really cool, cheap way to get a really cool knife. May not have a box. It may have rode in somebody's pocket for a day or two. But, yeah, totally go do that. All right. Peace.